Not only Ukraine, but also its allies will boycott the Paris 2024 Olympics if athletes from Russia and Belarus are allowed to compete. Sport and military aggression are incompatible things. Prime Minister of Ukraine Denis Shmyhal is convinced.
States that have stained themselves with blood of Ukrainians cannot participate in the Olympic Games. Ukraine is determined. A powerful international coalition for fair sport, which includes 35 states, has been formed. Together, we are ready to boycott the Olympic Games in Paris if the Russian Federation and Belarus are allowed to participate in the competition. Denis Shmyhal, Prime Minister of Ukraine, on Telegram.
203 countries have already received an invitation to compete at the 2024 Olympics. The International Olympic Committee had not sent invitations to Russia and Belarus, but this does not mean that Russian and Belarusian athletes will not be allowed to the Games. The absence of an official invitation only means that they will not be able to perform under the state flags.
Here are the will and desire. After all, the desire of the International Olympic Committee. It was them who constantly dragged Russians and Belarusians to the Olympics under different statuses, under different flaglets, or no anthems, no mentions. Olympic team of Russia, Olympic team of the Russian Olympic Committee, whatever they called it, it was just to sneak them into, by hook or by crook. That's what it is. It was wrong to do this.
Do not speak out in support of Russia's war against Ukraine and do not use doping. Such conditions for the participation of athletes from Russia and Belarus in the Olympics were announced by the IOC at the beginning of 2023. In mid-August, 39 MEPs sent a letter to the head of the committee, Thomas Bach, urging athletes to sign a document condemning Russian aggression against Ukraine, Deutsche Welle reported. But these measures are not enough. Dictators and authoritarian regimes tend to use sports to expand their influence, MEPs wrote to the head of the IOC in their letter.
If Russian athletes are at the Olympics, then Russian propagandists will try to turn this sports festival into a propaganda festival, as Hitler did in his time. I believe that the IOC will not allow the aggressors to do this. Although I do not rule out that the Russians will make a gesture of goodwill and say that they will not go to the Olympics, to which no one invites them anyway. Vadim Gutsait, Minister of Youth and Sports of Ukraine, President of the National Olympic Committee of Ukraine, in an interview with AFP.
Since the start of Russia's full-scale war against Ukraine, the Russian army has destroyed or damaged 343 sports facilities and killed 340 Ukrainian athletes and coaches. Reported by Serhiy Kulyas, Valeria Nekipelova, UATV News.